G'day, 6 p.m, Uncle Tezz, how you going? Tonight, first up, bit of good news from the government. They are going to be helping pay for hotels for the frontline medical staff who want to be a little bit in isolation in terms of taking this shitstorm back home to their families, whether it be a young nurse at home with a grandmother or a doctor taking it home to his kids. I think that is very, very good. And I applaud the New South Wales government in helping those people who are putting their lives at risk to help the rest of us. So, well done, New South Wales government. Next up, police and fines. A lot of people are blowing up about the fines, saying that they're too high. It's ridiculous that they're throwing them around, all this sort of thing. Personally, I don't think they're high enough. I think jack them up, make an example of a few people, and the rest of you pricks will be scared. And you will stay home like you should be anyway, instead of dilly-dallying around in parks, having barbecues and fucking soirees. Get home. But just as an example of the fact that they are being fair with it, on the bloody weekend, 2 coppers have been fined for going to a party in a hotel room. So, that to me is fucking good news, because that shows that no matter who you are, no matter who you're connected to, don't matter whether you're a bloody cop or whatever, you will be fined if you're being a fuckwit. So stop being fuckwits, stop having parties, stop being out and about, and get home. Next, they're talking about a second wave coming, and with what's just gone on in China over the weekend, it probably bloody will. All the more reason to stay home. The Chinese government letting people out and about again, and on the weekend they had a bit of a holiday, and massive groups flocked to these places, and so therefore who knows who actually has it there, who doesn't, who knows what the news to believe coming out of there is, but be aware that there may be a second wave, because the Chinese didn't listen after being let out and about. So even when they start saying we can get out and about, let's not fucking go and congregate at a festival like these dickheads. Next up, scammers. Scammers. There's always some fuckwit looking to take money off us fucking little blokes. There's a lot of warnings about, and this is a bit of a PSA, public service announcement for all you good bastards that I love. There's people out there trying to take your super as you apply for it to use to fucking live because you've lost your bloody job. Watch out for these scammers. They deserve to be fucking locked up, thrown away the key in the fucking bottom half of the fucking Ruby Princess. Fucking pricks taking our fucking money. They took our jobs. New Zealand. We've got a naughty boy in New Zealand. Oh, yes, we bloody do. And he's the health minister. He put into place restrictions on going out and about like we've got. And this prick goes down to the beach on the weekend with his whole family and goes for Australia's little picnic. So he's been demoted. Good news. Once again, showing that it don't matter who you are, you fuck up and you will pay the penalty. And it's just, it's just fucked. It's exhausting. Just listen, stay home, pay attention. This coronavirus really is ripping the world a new arsehole. Moving on to my next story, which is not coronavirus related. Cardinal Pell, back in society. Free man, stroll on the fucking streets. What happened there? Thanks, legal system. You really fucked us on that one. This is not a judgment on anyone's faith. I've got nothing against people believing in things. Go for it, and full support to you if it helps you in your life. But this prick, whether he did or did not do any crimes himself, one crime he did do was cover up for other fucking pedophile priests while they were being convicted. He didn't fucking report it and all this sort of shit. That cunt is where we need the fucking capital punishment. Noose him. String him up. There will be no tolerance for any form of fucking fiddling in my fucking place. When I'm running this country, I tell you, pricks like that, the key will be thrown into a deep, dark hole. Excuse the pun, Pell. Catch us tomorrow. And 6 p.m, Uncle Tezz. Love ya.